Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. It's Sin of Saints, and if you enjoy the content, please leave a like, share, and subscribe for more. Let's take this off. That looks kind of ugly. We have today the Venerable Harrier GR3. This is a tech tree unlock for the British tech tree. It is rank 9.7. Due to the changing of the BRs that they had recently, I don't have this unlocked yet. I'm probably going to unlock it soon or just skip over to the GR1A, although I hear that the GR1 is a better overall experience because of the BR rating that it's at, but we will see. But that's not the star of the show. The star of the show is the GR3. At, what is this, rank 6? Yeah, rank 6. I haven't flown the Scimitar yet. I haven't flown the Buccaneer yet. But in my experience thus far, the Harrier GR3 is the best plane of your rank 6 planes. The Hunter's pretty fun. The F6, the Hunter F1 is absolute pain. The Javelin, I've already done a video on it. It's a good plane. It's not great. It's got some issues that are indicative of the model and the camera angle that it's at. I don't know how it to be fixed. The Lightning is a situationally fun plane. It's kind of difficult because it's up there with like the MiG-19 and MiG-21, the 104, but it's kind of like the lesser of all of them. But the Harrier GR3 is the best plane at this rank, I believe. But without any further ado, I'm going to get into this replay, and we'll talk more there. And if I can remember and quit having such a troglodyte brain, then maybe I'll get some live gameplay of it. Okay, everybody, there may be a jump cut in here at some point, just simply to save some real estate. I probably don't look around as much as you should. Just be advised that if you do play this, I would recommend looking around more than I do, or getting used to looking around more than I do. But I'm also getting used to some new flight controls that I feel are a little bit better for me. But let's talk about how I would recommend to play this plane, and how I feel that it performs best. So, now you think to yourself, this is a strike aircraft, why aren't you carrying bombs? That's a trap, in my honest opinion. I would love to be able to bomb and to strike, but with as small as the battlefields are, it is really easy for very fast planes like the 104, the F5C, and things of a similar caliber to hunt you down while you're trying to drop your bombs. It's possible to get them off, but I prefer to just take the 9Gs and use this as a fighter. It's not quite good enough to be a main fighter, but not completely relegated to the role of a support fighter either. It is a very good plane, and this is kind of how I play it. Fly up to the 2,000 to 3,000 meter range, depending on the map, the cloud cover, etc., etc. And then just kind of flying off on the edge of the map, kind of waiting to see what develops. You can see there's a 104 streaking off into the sky there. That was in the top right-hand corner there. You can see it more clearly. And we're going to kind of keep an eye on that because that's a scary threat. 104s are terrifying, to put it simply. They are the king of their BR. I don't care what anyone says. They are absurdly fast. The only issue that they really have is in just straight-up dogfighting. Almost collide with that MiG-19. I kind of didn't realize he was there until he was there. Start seeing some of the fighters coming out. Start seeing what they got going on, kind of looking around. one of our teammates calls out for some help on this MiG-19. He's kind of coming towards us, so we're going to try to do something there if we can. We start kind of getting close, kind of start pulling a little, trying to get in here, trying to figure out what he's doing. He starts to stop getting closer and start getting a little bit further away. He makes another turn, starts getting closer again. There's this SEAL-13 on the Buccaneer, so I'm going to try to help the Buccaneer. I start turning in, but unfortunately I'm just a little bit late on that, so I'm going to kind of break off, not give the MiG-19 a shot by slotting in directly behind. Start turning, looking for the SEAL-13, just see him there a little bit, start pulling into him. Pop a flare just in case. I hear a lot of jets around me. This is kind of a into the furball. I get them locked up. I get a decent little lead on them here, and then I fire the missile. And the CL-13 can do nothing against this. The 9G absolutely destroys him. See the G91, not sure who he's going for. He's not going to catch the 104. He's not coming for me, so I'm just going to pop up. I hear a fighter. I'm panicking. I pop that out. I'm still not entirely sure exactly where he came from in that. Even just after watching it back and stuff, I know he went past me. I just don't know exactly where he was. I think he was below me, but I'm not sure. See this 104? Again, a very scary plane, but we can deal with that. We have the power to be able to deal with that. So we get close. We lock him up. Get a good lock. Send the missile off its rail. That is an easy day for this 9G. We might have stolen that kill. Might not have. Don't know. Got a missile coming for us. Flare it off. No problem. Kind of make sure that we're extending away here. And now you're probably going to experience a jump cut. Because I'm going to go back to base and rearm. My team is doing well. I don't have any reason to stick around. They're doing good enough without me right now. I could put more pressure on, or I could take this opportunity to fly back to the base, rearm my missiles, which are a massive strength of this plane. The 9Gs are absolutely devastating. The only thing better would be a 9L, and that's typically only on like the 10.0 plus planes. In fact, I think it's only on 10.0 plus planes. So we're going to go back to the base, we're going to land, rearm, and then I'll catch you guys on the return trip. One small thing here. I do keep looking back. One, to make sure nobody's about to chase me down to my base. But two, just to kind of keep a tab on how things are going. Who the threats are. And if... to see how it's going to be best for me to return to the fight. Oh, and you know what? Let's just keep this in here for a little bit, because this was a nice, pretty smooth landing here. Go ahead, slow down, hitting the runway about 450 or so, getting our gear down, and it's just a nice soft touch. Again, I've been using W and S as my throttle, so sometimes I hit S to brake still instead of control. Control and shift is what I use for my throttle now, and W and S controls my pitch. Anyways, we're going to pull off to the side of the runway. That way, if somebody is doing a little flyby or something, they're maybe a little bit less likely to actually notice me on this side of the airfield. Q and E to rotate the plane around, because that works better than the circle for some reason. And now we're just going to rearm. I will see you guys in about 20-30 seconds. Okay. get repaired. We got a friendly that's coming back to the base. That's a good thing. It's the Buccaneer strike fighter. He can carry missiles. I don't believe that they are the 9Gs. I don't know exactly what they are, but I continue on up and go past him, and I'm just observing the battlefield. There's a MiG-23. That's a good target. They have no flares. 2 MiG-23s, actually. And then the 104. The 104 is a very, very big threat. We do have a J-35A, potentially capable of dealing with the 104. I don't know the situation that he was actually in at the time. It does look like he is returning to our airfield currently. You see I'm closing in. I was kind of hoping that he would just see that I was coming to help him and bring the 104 into a climb, but he did not. But instead he dove down, and the 104 readjusted to be behind him, which is disadvantageous for me. The MiG-23 is also coming in behind this J-35. You can see the 104 starting to blast him down, and the MiG-23 slotting in there as well. Loop around behind them, watching them where they're going on the map, just to kind of keep an idea of how I'm slotting in behind them. Now I start to pull in. I've got the MiG-23 right in front of me. I lock the sun. I let everybody live instead of firing this AIM-9G at the sun and taking it out. I break the lock. Relock the MiG-23. Launch that off the rails. Easy as pie. And he is gone. See the 104? And this is going to be the fight right here. He's climbing. Probably supersonic. He's got so much energy and speed. I am climbing to intercept him. But he is way faster than me and gains his speed way quicker than I do, especially when I'm climbing right now, losing speed, and he is diving, gaining speed. I don't really get the opportunity to get a lock here. I think I do for just a second, but that he's pulling away at so fast and he's already so far. I don't feel comfortable launching, so I'm going to hold on to it for now. I'm going to fly after him, keep him kind of in range so that hopefully our team can see that he's coming in and where he's coming in from. We got a MiG-19 down there. He might be able to clean this up. We will see. He makes a pass, and he doesn't clean it up. I don't even think he does any damage. A 10-dart breaks off, which is probably the smartest thing he could do, and tries flying away. 104 dives down. I'm probably so far away right now that he doesn't even see me. He does a climb again, burns a lot of his speed in this loop, and we're going to fly to intercept. Kind of off angle so that he's less likely to be able to turn into us. And then we make the pass. We get the critical on him. What did we even damage there? A damage. It just says damage tail control. Yep. And then he J's out. We win, and that's the battle.